guys, Artfully here for Clique Kits. I'm using my Clique Into December kit for 2015, and I have an idea here. I'm showing you. I wanted to use the Paintbrush Studios die cuts, the cardstock die cut package that comes in the kit. And I had an idea to create a grid layout based on, I wanted to use the tinsel and put it behind this punch star to create like a little quilted star effect with the tinsel popping out from behind it. So that inspired the whole layout. This Traditions layout is going to be a grid layout, which I haven't done a grid layout before, so we'll see how this goes. So I just lay down some ATG adhesive, and I'm using the high tack adhesive. And I'm going to put the tinsel center towards the middle so that surrounding it I can use my Xyron and attach the top piece. So here I'm showing you. I love this stuff. It's so cute. It's nice and soft tinsel, so it can go in your scrapbook pages really well. And here I'm going to run this through the Xyron, the top piece, so that it has edge-to-edge adhesive and it will completely adhere to the top. And then I'm going to have to trim off a little around the edges here so that there will be a space for the top piece to adhere. So I'm just trimming. Then I'm going to peel that off. And I'm going to have to trim off some more, just so that there's enough for the top piece to stick and not be super, like, standing up and not adhered. And it sticks really well. You can see here where I'm trying to get the little pieces of tinsel that I've cut off. They're kind of stuck. So I'm using my non-stick scissors to remove the adhesive that is sticking out from the edge a little tiny bit there. I went and stitched around on my sewing machine, and it created a little quilted star look. And then I'm going to use my lint roller to make quick work of picking up all those little bits and pieces that I had chopped off. So I'm sure you guys already know this tip. I think Jennifer McGuire, there's a lot of people that have shown this, but I just keep it up on my craft room. That way if I have any like glitter, any super tiny stuff you need to get rid of really fast, it's really good to use a super sticky lint roller. So here I'm showing you that I have printed my photos, and they are at 2 inches, and the little punch squares are at 2 1/8. So that makes a 1/16 inch border around all of the photos. So there's an itsy bitsy mat. I'm just showing you. There's a mat under each photo. So I want to decide where I'm going to put the photos in relation to the stars. And I would like to have an odd number of stars, but I think I'm going to end up with 4. So here I'm just in the decision process, trying to find out what would be a pleasing balance. There's going to be 9 grid squares. And then I want to stitch between each one of them. And for each of the star squares, I've either created stars to go underneath, and then 2 of them I've created stars to go on top, so that there's some interest in some visual, there's difference in between, and it's just not just all the same. So if you have a lot of stars, I wanted to vary the way they're displayed on the page. So here I'm going to use the top left, where I'm going to embellish with that American Crafts POW paper, the silver glitter POW paper. I just punched itty bitty stars from that, and so I'm going to add that to the die cut, the Pink Rush Studio die cuts. And I'll choose 3 spots. See that red October afternoon star on the right with the Believe flare? I'm showing the back where I picked this frame out of the die cut pieces, and I'm going to put the frame behind that top left photo. So I will try to choose 3 sections of the layout to add embellishments to, so that it doesn't get too busy. I'm just going to choose 3 little spots. I have a punch star and flare, and I'll probably add 1 more thing, so there's like 3 things on that right red star. And then you see where I've placed those 2 little silver POW glitter paper punch stars at the bottom left, so that'll be the 3rd place where I adhere the embellishments. I'm using that lint roller again to pick up some little bits that had fallen off from other places. So this is a strip of that same October afternoon paper that I punched the star out of, and I'm just going to place a little 1/8 inch strip, no, that's a 1/4 inch strip at the bottom to kind of ground the bottom of the layout. This is so funny. Kitty keeps stealing that tinsel. Like I looked for it for 8 hours. She kept stealing it out of the box. So she's going to jump up here again because she's like, ooh, shiny. And here she comes. She's like, wait, can I have the tinsel again? Here's the final layout, and I stitched around each one of the star squares and in between all of the 9 and added my title and also added my journaling. So thank you for joining me. Bye.